dark night of the soul. What to do when no one understands you. A philosopher once said that life is the C between B and D, where the C stands for choice and the B, birth, while the D is death. And it's utterly acceptable if you think of it. But sometimes you can find yourself in situations where you don't know what to choose. It's not that you don't have a choice, but that one choice you meet is the only choice you get, and you can't choose another. That's the type of situation the dark night of the soul offers you. Deriving its origin from a poem written by St. John Cross in the 16th century, the poem Dark Night of the Soul narrated the journey of a soul toward meeting its creator, depicting the experience and the agony that came with it. In recent times, the dark night of the soul is attributed to a time of critical reflection. It's regarded as a journey, just like in the poem, but this time into spirituality. It's a journey where you can connect deeply with yourself and achieve spiritual awareness afterward. This recollection of your past and reflection is not easy to pass through, because you'd often find the memories you would have loved to forget unveiling themselves. Maybe because there's an important role you need to notice from it, or otherwise. And the more you get accustomed to these feelings, the more you mature spiritually and physically. One unique thing about this spiritual journey is that it's a personal sojourn, which implies that you go alone. Hence, the people around you are likely not to understand you or the new behavior, because in some situations you might find yourself hating things you used to love previously. This will often hurt those who engage in that with you, and as much as you try to explain what's wrong, they're likely not to understand. Well, don't overpush it. Here are some things you can do when no one understands how you feel during the dark night of the soul. Remember, it's just a phase. As I mentioned in the intro, life is the choice between birth and death. It shows that life itself is a journey. Hence, whatever you see in life will have a beginning and an ending point. So the best thing you can do for yourself is to allow the process to flow, not rush it. Even though significant or insignificant events may have sparked your dark night of the soul, the truth is that you're likely not to expect any of them. And their results, which is the dark night of the soul, you didn't expect that either. So you don't have to fasten your expectations for its end. But be rest assured it will end. Because it's a phase and will pass. So when nobody understands you or sees through your lens, please don't push it. Keep in mind that it's only a phase. Though it's a dark one, it will pass, and you will end up being spiritually awakened. Trust the process. The dark night of the soul is honestly not an easy era to pass through, because a lot of things you wish would stay buried in the past will come up again. And as we explained before, most people won't understand what you're experiencing when you're trying to explain to them what's wrong at the moment. To a point, you might feel you're suffering from clinical depression or something worse. But you're not. You're just at the focal point that needs you to focus more before you tear down your limitations and soar higher. Hence, if the people you live with don't understand you, allow them. Don't let what they say, think, or do affect you and keep you down. Because if you let them, you'll likely be blind to the lessons you're meant to learn from that dark night, thereby keeping you there for a longer time. But if you can calm yourself and trust the process, you will sail through it easily and emerge spiritually awakened in no time. Trust yourself. This is the time you need yourself more than any other time. Let's say your dark night of the soul awoke some psychic abilities you never knew you had. You might find yourself behaving like a psycho, seeing strange things and some angelic numbers like 111 or 222 and the rest. And with efforts to explain to the people around you what you're seeing, they'll often tell you that you're deluding yourself. Meanwhile, it's your first time connecting with your dormant inner self. If you don't trust yourself, you'll start accepting what you're being told and develop self-doubt. Then you'll find yourself even more stuck than ever in whatever you're doing, because the dark night of the soul isn't likely to end till you're ready to emerge awakened. Hence, take your time. If you can, avoid some social gatherings or activities. Your loved ones, stop telling them what you know will make them feel you're going crazy. Allow it to flow. Give yourself time. You'll surely understand yourself because it's the most important. Once you know yourself, the people around you will understand you. Remember, they love you. Though the dark night of the soul tends to open your eyes to the hurtful truth about some people, people who you think love you, who will betray you at the slightest opportunity, and those who seem like friends but are your enemies. Though it's hurtful, you'll get to select the grains from the wheat. Apart from these people, you'll also get to know those who genuinely love and care for you. But at that moment, they won't understand you. And even as you explain what's wrong, it might get worse. So stop. Get a hold of yourself. Just allow them to care for you to the best of their knowledge till you're spiritually awakened. Therefore, you need to keep in mind that they love you. This will also help you through your dark phase, because at some point you'll tend to feel betrayed by everyone. Maybe you see them conversing with the ones who betrayed you, or those who pose as friends but are enemies, and without hearing their discussion, you conclude that they're against you too. Such acts can be more detrimental to you, because if you start harboring hatred for them, you'll likely stay in the dark night of the soul longer. And when you understand that they had your good at heart, you'll be more broken. So trust that the ones who've seen love and care for you do that genuinely. Even if they don't understand you, they still love you. In conclusion, the dark night of the soul doesn't have a manual guide that keeps you on track and ensures you're getting it all right. You'll only have yourself and your guts to scale through. And it's honestly painful. Maybe not as intense as it is for some people, but the pain will be there. So let it come, let it flow, and you'll watch yourself turn out to be your better version as the dark night of the soul finishes.
Don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell icon to be notified of subsequent updates. Thanks for watching!